Benito Mussolini was born in Prodopio, Italy on July 29, 1883. In his youth, he was expelled from several schools for bullying and disobedience. His mother was a schoolteacher and his father was a blacksmith. His father, an ardent socialist, drank and spent the family money on his many mistresses. His mother provided stability and steady income, whilst his father planted his socialist ideals into his son. In 1901, Mussolini got his teaching certificate and worked as a teacher. Due to poor employment opportunities, he moved to Switzerland in 1902, where he became involved in socialist politics. After his brief Swiss political career, he moved back to Italy to work in the socialist press. Because of his support for World War I, he was kicked out of the Socialist Party. In 1915, he was drafted into the army and fought in the First World War. Mussolini was wounded and returned to Italy to continue his journalistic career. He criticized the Italian government for weakness at the Treaty of Versailles and promoted fascist ideals. Due to his influence in the media, he forged the several right-wing groups into one fascist party in 1919. With the help of unemployed war veterans, he formed a group known as the Black Shirts, who terrorized Mussolini's political opponents. Italy's worsening economic conditions allowed Mussolini to gain control through making promises in his newspaper and criticizing the current government. Then in 1922, 30,000 fascists marched into Rome and demanded that King Victor Emmanuel III give Mussolini control. Mussolini was named the Second Deuce and began practicing his fascist ideals through killing and capturing his opponents, censoring his citizens, and allowing Italy in many wars around the Mediterranean, improving their military standings and prestige in 1922 to 1939. It is humiliating to remain with our hands folded while others write history. It matters little who wins. To make a people great, it is necessary to send them to battle, even if you have to kick them in the pants. That is what I shall do. Through his military conquests, Mussolini subdued Libya, conquered Ethiopia, and assisted fascism during the Civil War in Spain. Hitler was impressed with this show of power, leading them to sign the Pact of Steel. Because of this alliance with Hitler, Mussolini enacted policies against the Jews. It's good to trust others, but not to do so is much better. In 1940, he declared war against the Allies, exposing his weakened military. At first, Italy experienced some success in Greece, but was forced back. In July 1943, Allied forces began the Italian campaign, which was a plan to invade Sicily and then the mainland, destroying Hitler's weak ally and threatening his southern flank. American troops took Sicily in 2 weeks, and Mussolini surrendered and was arrested. Mussolini was then rescued by Hitler in the Gran Sasso raid, where German paratroopers extracted Mussolini from a ski resort in which he was being held captive. After this, Germans occupied former Italian territories, placing Mussolini as a puppet dictator. The best blood will at some time get into a fool or a mosquito. As the Allies advanced through Italian territory, Mussolini fled towards Switzerland, where he was captured and killed by Italian partisans. Mussolini left a lasting impact on Italy after his death in April 1945. For starters, he captured a significant amount of land for Italy before World War II, on which he improved infrastructure. He pushed Italians' agriculture industry, which improved their self-sufficiency. Lastly, Mussolini redirected more funding into industry and power, such as hydroelectricity. However, Mussolini's brutal rule was a negative one that left Italy fearful.
I am very glad to be able to express my friendly feelings towards the American nation. Friendship with which Italy looks at the millions of citizens who from Alaska to Florida, from the Pacific to the Atlantic, live in the United States, is today deeply rooted in our hearts. This feeling, created by mutual interests, so contributed to the preparation of an ever brighter era in the life of both nations. I agree with wonderful energy of the American people, and I see and recognize among you sons of your land as well as ours, my fellow citizens, who are working to make America great. I salute the great American people. I salute the Italians of America, who unite in a single love our two nations.